Hello, Dan and Phil Games.
What's up?
Twitters.
Fan Twitter, a dark
Yes.
place where hope goes to die. I'm just kidding. It's where all of our funny, creative, intelligent, tasteful followers go to create art and
It's
celebrate
where
us.
hope is born. And also a little bit of Tumblr as well. Tiny bit.
We are coming to you live from Frankfurt, Germany, because me and Phil are on tour.
We're on tour. We're
We
not
have
live.
left
This is a
the
video,
house.
but you know what we mean.
I just said the phrase.
We're not live.
Chat, are we live?
Hello? Swanky dressing room. If you want to see us on tour,
We're about to go all over America. Bippity bum bum bash. Canada,
getting on a bus.
Australia, New Zealand, UK on the other side.
danandphiltour.com.
Maybe we'll upload this in time for Helsinki, probably not.
It's going to be a blast.
People are having the time of their life. Do not miss out. We'll see you soon.
I actually put all the best fan Twitter,
Content.
and this is what we got.
Gay Test 2024.
That looks great. That's like I'm an old man.
You did to Phil what we did to Dab. in
Yes,
Sims with
that's
that
the
hair colour.
incorrect
That is-
shade.
Yeah. Shout out to Carrie's icon.
Oh no, that was a cringe face if ever was one.
I'm wearing 3D glasses.
Shut up, no!
Without the lenses.
I was being ironic. I was making fun of MySpace people.
Okay. Tweets that transcend language.
Mi papa biologico Philip. That really does. And I adopt all of you in my heart. Is that Dan
that
Howell?
Dan
Wait,
Howell? The
enhance. That is you. What are you doing with the furries? You went into a fugue state.
I went into a fugue state and I went to FurCon.
Wow.
How the fuck do you play the guitar in a fursuit? Sorry, Taylor, you're not the most important blonde to me.
You took me to the Eras tour.
Imagine somehow getting Taylor Swift tickets.
I feel
for the
sorry
meme.
for whoever's behind you playing a Phil video.
Fuck yeah, priorities.
Oh no, no.
What?
Oh! I've already had 2 incidents walking into the car. I banged into Dan, I banged my head on the roof.
Everything reminds me.
Again, please, no.
This is the thing, whenever
Yeah.
we go out in public, we get recognized every 10 seconds because we're just 2 freaking people. One is pale, one has brown hair, they're long, it's Dan and Phil.
This edible ain't shit.
I always wanted to
Stop it.
put the phone down.
Leave him alone.
Are you clear of things you might bump
Please
into?
don't
Are you
punch-
clear? Oh!
My nose has
Yeah.
never been the same.
Yeah, I did hit Phil in the face with a PlayStation VR controller, and he deserved it.
No.
Phil got his license,
Imagine if that was your number plate. Poor bottom.
but for real, Phil
What?
would kill everyone on the road. You don't want that to happen.
I would kill them with the ass of my car by reversing into them. That's the true way to be a power button. Beep, beep, beep.
The Fagon.
No. No. Let's rethink that name.
Oh yeah, we should so have a Dragon City dragon.
I feel like we should.
There's a fruit fly in here. The fuck? Get out. But Phil, everything is Dan
Move
and
on.
Phil. It's Twitter.
Move on. Move on.
It's Fontaine.
No.
Surely it's the Dan and Phil.
No.
Dan after seeing Flon for the first time.
Here we go.
You know, why did I feel like that guy was...
That is what you did.
Phil comes around the corner like, hey, have a look, and then I jump off the bed.
Yeah.
And I completely grey out. I was
While
I was
fainting.
passing out, and Phil thought I was doing a celebratory
Yes.
ass shake because I liked his hair.
That's what it looked like.
Fuck it. Fuck bang on the vape. What is this product?
You can get YouTube on
What
a vape.
is this product?
I should not be endorsing this.
What's the flavour? Regret.
I know we say open can, but has anyone ever said open up to us can? Well, if you did, you'd have to say it in an American accent.
Oh my god.
Open up to us can.
We joke in the show that the problem with Dan and Phil is there's too much law.
Yeah.
To get this joke, you have to know that me and Phil have a smart bin that only
opens.
opens when you say open can. It's not called edging. It's called hanger.
Hanging
Edging.
is called...
Oh, for God's
Oh
sake.
my god, there's too much.
Educating her.
Oh no.
Oh, don't show
The kitten doesn't need
the
this.
pussy's seeing the Danusi. Doesn't want to know. Oh my god, you
It's
included the
interested.
OnlyFans.
It's interested. Wow. That is going to grow up to be a disturbed cat.
Is this how cat boys are born?
I think so.
You indoctrinate them with degenerate Dan and Phil content, and
Yes.
then they turn into non-binary
Sister
communists.
Kitty.
Dan and Phil stole my wallet.
Me when I got the gold VIP Dan and Phil ticket autism instead of the being a good at maths and science autism. I'm sorry. It is an issue. I feel like we should give you some
Who
compensation.
needs priorities?
Dan, when he saw Blonde Phil, my girl looks so good today, I'm about to faint and twerk and punch her
Shut
lap.
the leave me alone.
You're never gonna live
This is
this
my
down.
medical problems. Buccal fat removed, eye lift, nose job, less brow bone reduction, cheap implants, under eye filler, chin reduction, Botox, hairline augmentation, jawline surgery, liposuction.
You did look weirdly good in this photo shoot.
So, as part of our tour merch, we're doing photo cards.
Yes.
'Cause people on all of our tours keep giving us K-pop fan cards.
And we wanted a bit
I
of that.
have so many rare Taemons, and I love this shit.
Yeah.
It's like all the joy of Pokemon cards back in the
We've
day.
got shinies.
But just with boys.
We've got ultra rares. No one has found the rarest of all yet. Very rare.
But yeah, the photo booth that we did that in
It was
popping off. Have you seen him? It's been days. Where did I go?
Where did he go? Brain full of annoying words, overgrown slit.
Chronic yapper.
Mouth that is rarely
Sworn
closed.
enemy. Hoop earring.
Jacket stolen from husband.
How dare you?
YouTube has gone woke.
Now instead of Smosh, we have Smosh the patriarchy.
Instead of Markiplier's woke applier.
Instead of Jacksepticeye, it's Transepticeye.
Instead of amazing Phil, it's amazing pronoun Phil
Less
slash
Tur, Daniel Howell, and Liberal Nygaard.
Why is it just Daniel
Why am
Howell?
I just Daniel Howell?
Oh no.
That is a Photoshop. That scared me then.
I
for a
did
second.
look weird in that Insta story. What was I doing?
Bill's got some new shoes. Yeah.
They are the same color. They are the exact same color as the floor.
be the exact same shade.
I think it's still worth it for the fashion.
What fashion?
Oh god, here we
Not
go.
this again. What's going on? Shame. Why is it always my facing the world as well in these?
Well, and you're pointing at it. You're like...
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Dan and Phil posting any full body pic of the two of them, they're going to be like this one. Fanny's immediately, shame! Tell him! Tell him!
This is hilarious.
Stop it!
Because it was back to back with this
Oh
post.
my god.
What is this, an anti-vaping ad?
Scary
Wait,
watermelon.
the watermelon kind of looks like Dan. Wait, what the hell? that is your face.
What the fuck?
Have they taken your
What
face?
the- I'm
ad?
about to sue a bitch. Leave me alone. Uncle Gary, dude, I just found fan proof.
While watching the debate. Your priorities are in check.
This is not from 3 months ago. This is from like
This
3
was,
days
like,
ago.
Last night.
Dan and Phil meeting experience, apparently.
You're a yapper. I just stare with my big, scary eyes.
Haunting.
I can't help that I've got blue
Blue
eyes.
beacons. Meanwhile, I'm going. My best friend had surgery this morning and he sent me this.
I live, bitch. I should have sent you that. I actually had that meme in my head before I got put under sleep.
Phil, when hashtag tits out for DMP was trending and there was a lot of confused, horny, and disappointed men on the hashtag.
Oh no.
If you don't know this, people thought it would be funny to tweet hashtag terrible influence tour out for Dan and Phil in celebration of us hitting the road.
Yes, and they all made their
Context.
profile pictures blue and it was nice.
Oh my god, it's actually a random man.
Oh no.
Me clicking on tits out for DNP despite not knowing what it is.
Maybe he's a fan now. Maybe he doesn't want the tits and he actually got to like the tit.
This is the incel to Catboy pipeline
It
happening
is.
right now. You click on one Dan and Phil related hashtag on Twitter, it is over,
Ooh,
David.
ooh, what's
It
this,
is over,
David?
Me on my way to college knowing some twink is set for life just for saying
This was the most fun I've ever had.
Yo, shut up. We've done more than that.
That's it, bro.
Oh.
That's why you're a homeowner.
Oh my god. I'm not a homeowner.
We're not actually
We've got a
homeowners yet.
mortgage.
We've got a please.
PH. Not a meme, but I've done a bunch of dip and bit makeup. Oh, that's
The
great.
amazing tourist not on fire.
Incredible. Yes.
Oh, okay, with the introverts
that-
branding.
that's
We've got the
sexy.
red neon.
Wow.
We've got the Dan Doomed Eclipse Meteor. And then the Oh,
Oh.
okay. We're going all across the chest.
I think each one got better as it went along. The fequel to ours actually face each other foilers.
Shut up with the Dan and
double
Phil
bath.
have toilets facing each other conspiracy.
This dressing room isn't helping any of that though.
Bathroom tour. Uh-oh.
Oh my god!
Look, this is the POV.
Ass to ass!
Get,
almost died.
there's a step. Get in for the POV.
What POV? You're
Yeah. Scrub yourself.
It was a his and his joint shizzle.
Could they have a shower curtain at least though?
Phil doesn't shower, so don't worry, that
It's
doesn't
fine.
happen.
We've got to
Phil's like, I'm completely dry. I never sweat. Phil will finish a 2-hour show and
be
just be like, completely dry.
Because I'm part lizard.
Completely dry. Meanwhile, I'm going.
I'm an atheist, but I'm not taking any chances. I need that meet and greet ticket. The shrine. Wow, that was dedication. I hope you got it.
I hope we met you, LGBT spaghetti. Not a meme. I just desperately need to know what the fuck this is. It's been haunting me for years.
Oh my god, this was one of the conspiracies we didn't use in the end for the show.
Right, so if you don't know, we do a bit in our show where we debunk fan conspiracy theories from
Or
across the years.
say they're true. They're not all debunked.
Or confirm that you guys were right all along.
Yeah.
And one of them was...
That you were reading The Very Hungry Caterpillar on a Plane, which looks very real.
Do we even know the context?
No.
Can we even confirm or
I don't
deny
know
this?
this. This was before AI. It looks real. One thing about Dan and Phil is they never disappoint with their stage designs.
Fuck, absolutely.
We try so hard, and
We
it's
spend so much.
so expensive.
Please
So
buy
please,
a t-shirt.
Please come.
We're so bad at this from a business perspective. It's sick though.
It is.
Hello.
Look at that.
Oh my god.
Sexual TV energy. Set reveal, as if I can see it past Homotron 3000 and 3001. Hey!
For real, we are stood in front of the
We
set.
are completely
That
covering it
is-
up.
Yeah. Fake. Why I hate spoilers. Also me
Spoiling
showing
the
at end
show.
of
Daniel!
Look, people don't know what the context is.
No,
all
it-
I'm
it
gonna
could be
say
anything.
is at some point at the Dan and Phil tour, this happens.
What am I doing with that?
I
line?
sent that to so many people, and they were like, "Wait, what is your
What
tour?"
are you doing? Even if you've seen a few spoilers on Twitter, you are not ready for the full cake.
Hearing the
of
text
tit.
version of it will not prepare you for the cake of
Cake
tit.
of tit. I mean, you know, the big bite. Someone made fun out of our medieval fanfiction from the other video,
I don't
and that
believe
is
in God, but I believe that you're my savior.
that is far too good
What
for
the
such a shit post. Wow.
Wait, we do a freaking fantasy fanfiction Mad Libs video, and you spend 3 weeks making that? We don't deserve
No.
you. This is your brain on Dan and Phil.
That belongs on a chapel
you could
ceiling.
be. This belongs on a chapel roan. I don't know what that
Ceiling.
means.
Belongs on her ceiling. Here we go. Dan Howell explodes audience member with his mind.
What we choose in the audience is going to be
Because you got someone sneaky filming and you were like, oi.
Died, born 2024. Welcome back, Troy Sivan.
Oh, it is uncanny.
Look at these basic ass fucking homosexuals,
Oi.
and people are losing their
His
mind.
aren't glittery. Mine were glittery jeans. I
That's
win.
true, yeah.
Just
Troy's
jeans.
got the chain. You had glittery
I
trousers.
win. I'm sorry, Troy.
Born 2024. Welcome back, Charlie XCX.
Alright, blur your eyes. It does look like you're both the same person. My terrible influence merch prediction.
No!
Oh, no! I mean, it is technically
Who remembers
tit merch.
2015, Dan and Phil released merch.
The hair
And
boot.
It is the, no, it was our iconic haircut.
It was.
On a sweater, unfortunately positioned to perfectly be titty wigs.
Titty wigs.
Should we have unironically done that with
I think
the new hair?
No. Sometimes things are bad.
If you haven't seen, the merch on the new tour is absolutely fucking
It's so
immaculate.
good.
The Parasocial Social Club, the photo cards, the Terrible Influence hoodie, a customizable jacket with patches. The Dan and Phil Made Me Gay t-shirt.
Seeing people in the merch as well is making me so happy. You look so cool in it. DNP tit is making me insane, so I drew Dan in a glue trap.
This is the kind of shit that friends of ours see, and then they're like, I'm scared
What?
to come to your show.
What does this mean? I know.
That's how I sleep, though, for real.
Oh.
Is this not giving Vegas drive-through wedding officiated by an Elvis impersonator?
Exactly giving that. I think that was the point of those two outfits.
This was the Dan and Phil Vegas conspiracy.
It was.
Isn't it? Like, that's what everyone had in their heads the whole time. Oh, it's your turn. Has anyone seen my husband? He's not missing, I just miss him. Hat from Co-Workers show. Glue.
Co-worker.
Migraine brain. Glabella.
Ocean
eyes. Biters. Sexy shoulders. Feel non-binary child.
Grippy.
Is this meme made our plushy seal canon non-binary now?
I think so, yes.
And we love them. They are Faye Femme.
Faye Femme. Stop it.
What is your crazy fan name? Your mum's credit card number, the 3 numbers on the back, the expiry.
House empty, squatters right England search. Oh no. They can come and find our house.
Shit.
and
We're gonna
squat
come
in
back
it.
and it's gonna be a freaking VidCon
Oh god.
in the Fitchin.
Can you fix the ceiling while you're there?
Yeah, while you're there, can you just like do some water the plants? That one friend that might go outside.
And feel more
He'll
alive.
feel more alive.
I might go outside. Me after I remember what comes after the letter N.
Oh!
After all that, the arsification of Dan Howell. I mean, look at the journey, man.
Look at that journey that I've been on. Job application. Hello, Destiny. After weeks of consideration, we found another candidate. It was noted that you run an account for 2 men since 2017.
Oh, no.
Series of disturbing tweets about wiki feet and abundance of posts. It's not what we're looking for in a candidate.
Oh, what did we do?
Just knowing how many of you there have been,
It's believable.
this has happened at least 11 times.
Yeah. And thanks for keeping my rating higher than Dan's.
Okay.
Bugs when you pick up the rock they're under. Yeah. That's a good photo card.
Would Louse be like, excuse me? Dill is so excited to see Dan and Phil.
Mom, I'm gay. Is that because of the YouTubers you watch? Oh yeah, let me check if you accidentally watched that fucking YouTubers that made you gay. Oh, fuck. Oh no.
Not all of them are gay.
No.
At the very least, they became gay friendly.
Yes.
Shout out to all of the heterosexuals watching. You're
We
some
love
of the
you.
good ones. Thank
Yes.
you. Why weren't you at my school when I was 16?
Exactly. Making tour promos since Dan and Phil won't.
Are you gay? Go to danandphiltour.com.
I mean, that would work. We should just put that in every
We've
city.
had lots of wonderful straight LI Dan and Phil fans.
We have.
Dragging sisters, mothers, fathers, and boyfriends to the shows. I've seen at
been
least
perfect.
a dozen terrified straight boyfriends.
They're so confused.
And my goal every time we do a show is to get the boyfriend on our side.
They're smiling at
Because
the
when
end.
the show starts, they're like this. They're like,
What's going on?
by the end, they're like, and I'm like,
Yes, we got you.
Gotcha.
Get those
Your
whiskers on.
pronouns will be they, them. Name a famous historic battle.
No.
Phil versus WASD.
I can't.
Princess Diana for gay people.
This had like 1 million retweets. I saw this, wait. 370 retweets this one.
How do I explain this to my grandma?
I won't argue with it. I look very ethereal there.
Are you the people's princess?
Oh, Daniel, don't make me think that.
Daniel, honestly,
Please.
please.
Can we go on the tour?
Anyway,
right.
goodbye, Brat Summer. Hello, terrible influence fall.
It's happening.
Tit autumn.
I've got the coat on.
Whoa! PSL, more like Philip Slay Lester.
Oh,
Fluent in Japanese. Fuck off!
you are.
Duolingo. And you, Mealy.
Who did that? How did you make that exact face? What the hell?
Why is this so recent?
That's so.
When
that
was
yesterday.
that? That was yesterday.
What's happening?
I'm out here. Yesterday, 2024.
Shrek facing.
Perfectly. Dan making pasta at Manchester University.
Who the fuck is burning down my kitchen?
Making breakfast for my beautiful wife. I did have a flatmate at university that did set fire to pasta because he didn't know that you were supposed to put water in the pan.
That was you.
Was it?
Yes.
In my head canon, I've just blamed.
You just blame someone else.
In my head, I'm like,
That was you.
once upon a time, there was this real dumb bitch that just set fire.
It was you.
This is a failure of parenting. Just got to Yowie 101 and these are my professors. Why does that look like we're about to do a meeting?
We were actually there. I think we were.
We had to explain to a boy that worked on our tour what Yowie was. the
It
other
was a
day.
long conversation. We had to go right back to cartoons. We ate. Oh my god. I hope you got 5 stars for that.
Why do I have such luscious lips?
I want to play this again.
What the hell? Girlhood is a spectrum. Tat enough to tits. This is going to ruin the tour.
What tour?
The world tour.
No. Thankfully, my ass is healed. You'll be happy to know.
And then he broke his rib. To be fair, I would also mistake him as an old man if I saw this picture.
I can't believe we put that on the internet. That's the worst picture of me in the history of pictures.
Analyze his table. Dr. Pepper,
Milky
Milky
Bar
Way
buttons.
AirPods. Guys, I can't believe that Phil's hiding his engagement ring.
When is this going to end?
If your hand is now on the table, the
Oh.
wedding can...
Hide it. Hide it. Phil isn't eating sushi because he's pregnant.
I am not ashamed of pregnant Phil, true thing.
Why do I think this was amazing, Phil? I started to cover my screen like I was getting spoiled.
Is that Miley Cyrus?
Yeah. We do look the same from far away.
Blonde person wearing
Silver.
silver in front of a blue audience. That looks very Phil in the Terrible Influence
It
tour.
does. My mum said it would be offensive if I wore this. Oh well, my dad died. Oh. No, you're gonna smack your head.
Fuck, wait, no, just where I'm going.
Come back. No. No.
Wait.
Daniel. Sorry for
the
your
merch
loss.
is good.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Well, you were unhinged.
That was-
You were unhinged as ever. I am scared to continue making these videos, but it was very fun. Thank you.
I'm proud of them.
Yes.
I find this shit funny. You are me, we are you. If this is our influence, we made some people tasteful and hilarious.
We did.
If you want to come see us on tour, if you're American, Canadian, New Zealandish, Australianese, danafiltour.com.
Come hang out with us on stage.
We're going to be with you in real life, having as much fun as these people.
Do not miss out.
You wanna be in
You
that.
don't know what's going to happen, but it's probably not what you expect.
If you ask anyone who's been, they'll go,
Wow.
oh my god, they went there. They did that.
They did that thing. If you want more of us in your box, go and subscribe. Watch our last video if you want. You can also get tour tickets. There's a button for that now.
Oh,
I put it on the screen.
Thanks so much for watching. We're going to keep filming in random dressing rooms around the world, so if you want to hear Dan and Phil in front of a weird wooden wall, you subscribe to the right channel. Peace.
Bye.